Hello. Hana the Suburban Witch here, and today we are taking a look at the Folklore Oracle. This is by Giada Rose and Hana Snox. This is a deck I've had my eye on for a little while. I'm very keen to look into it. I know when I opened my mail, in whichever one it was, I can't remember, my Magical Mail episode, there was a few of you that said this was the one you really wanted to see next. So let's pop her open. See what's under the hood. I don't know why I just made a car joke. I am not a car person at all. I'm a tarot and whimsy person. Okay, Folklore Oracle. What folklore? From where? It just says it draws on age-old traditions and archetypes. So let's find out. It is a 44 card oracle deck and guidebook. Okay, so we just have do you dare to cross the threshold? Yes, I do dare. There we go. See, look at this. I love this. Minimal plastic in comparison to the last couple of decks I've unboxed today. So we have a small but colourful guidebook. Pop that aside. Pop that aside. Pop that off. It's giving Seasons of the Witch in terms of size and look of the Oracle deck itself, which is a similar size deck by the same publisher, so no surprises there. We've got this like mint green. No, you know what it is? It's like Christmas green, but not like the dark Christmas green. It's kind of like, I don't know, Tinkerbell green, and it just makes me think of Christmas. All right, it is a matte deck. This is not shiny at all, which I often find feels a little bit at odds when we've got a shiny side and then completely matte. But I'll tell you what, as someone who photographs cards and all of that jazz, especially for my pick a card readings in the Witch Weekly newsletter, it's so much better when they're not shiny, because the shiny ones you can see like my reflection with my hands and my camera over it. It's really frustrating. All right, so let's have a look at these cards. All right, so firstly, we notice very pretty, soft, etc. What I might do is I'm just going to go through them and I will put some lovely music on and we're just going to flick through. And as always, if there's anything that you want to slow down on, you can slow down the speed of my videos. Just press the settings and then playback speed. You can speed them up if you want them faster, but I already speak quite fast, so good luck to you. You can also pause it or just comment and say, hey, can you show me that card again? And I'll do a short and zoom in on it and show you the guidebook for it. So let's go. First things first, the images, the illustrations are beautiful. The colour tones, beautiful. The themes, beautiful. Like really, really, really nice. I really enjoy looking at all of those. So let's do a little shuffle. They shuffle nicely, they shuffle easily. I don't have any issues with that. I do think they feel a little sticky. Yeah, they're a bit sticky. You can see how they're sort of clumped together. Now, from experience, this does get better with use, with softening them up, but that's just the matte aspect. They were pretty sticky, even just trying to spread them apart. They could feel them sticking together. I'm sure you probably noticed that when I was flicking through them. They're getting caught on my sleeves. Let's pull those babies up. Yeah, they might even up and get better. You just kind of have to push on yourself. So let's have a look at one of the guidebook ones. That's Dew and Scissors. Let's just see what they say. It says, this is a deck for those who dream of mist-cloaked fairy rings, who turn to their favourite macabre and magical tales for comfort, for those who think to spare a drop of milk for unseen visitors and whose eyes scan the water's edge in search of liars and wild-haired women with shimmering tales. Your mind longs for the old ways and drifts to the old stories which whisper to you in a way newer ones can't. So it doesn't seem to be folklore from a particular place or time, just brought together. Alright. Dew. What within you needs to be refreshed? The law, May Day, abounds with traditions, and one of the oldest is collecting morning dew. So funny, as soon as you relate something like, like May Day, like I would rather someone say like the beginning of spring or whatever, because May for us here in Australia is very different to the Northern Hemisphere. But I digress. One of the oldest is collecting morning dew. Wash with it before sunrise and you shall have beautiful, flawless skin for 1 year. That is a thing. Dew, after all, is heaven sent, a mysterious culmination of forces that awaken in the dark, a gift from above to those below. This age-old May Day law seems to indicate that beauty and youth are not only synonymous, but are also both purely physical attributes, and yet dawn's glistening dew illuminates the land following a period of darkness. This card offers you the renewal of a rare and magical timing, only available following a dark night of the soul. Grasp it. It is never too late to do what you wanted to do when you were younger or felt more beautiful, energetic, or lively, for each dawn is truly a fresh start. Often we are our most authentic selves in childhood. Just as dew freshens and revitalizes the crops, this card offers an opportunity for you to consider which aspect of your childhood personality might have fallen into darkness and which parts of your psyche are in need of revitalization. Turns the idea of beauty on its head. Physical beauty is fleeting and shallow, but inner beauty is deep and powerful. Okay, and then Scissors, number 14. Pretty colours, isn't it? Looks like watercolour, it's so pretty. Shape something new or cut away the excess. The law. You won't find the scissors of myth and lore tucked away in desk drawers. Instead, you'll see them hanging above doorways as sentinels against malevolence, slipped beneath pillows as wardens of dreams, or poking out of pockets like protective talismans. Never lend or borrow a pair, for the steely exchange may fray the relationship. Yet, within the sanctity of ritual, their touch becomes benevolent, cutting through ill fate or exorcising spirits. They are symbols of liberation and transformation, severing what binds and trimming the excess. Meaning, with their two sharp blades, scissors represent the power of opposites. Through opening and closing, they cut either to shape something new or to sever. How you wield the power of this essential tool is entirely up to you. Examine the image on your card. What your instincts tell you. It's a time to fashion something new or cut something away. Okay, the side of scissors evokes the idea of transformation. What are you ready to create? They're a practical tool. Do they beckon your hands to conjure something? Perhaps they bear the emblem of the divine midwife urging you to birth your dreams. Okay. These shears are equally the symbol of Kali, the Hindu goddess of time and destruction. Consider what must be cut away, any elements incongruent with your essence or which hinder the blossoming of your joy. So I can see this deck being quite useful. I can see myself using it as a daily draw or for divinatory reasons. I do think it has a lot of scope and potential. It's really pretty. That always helps, doesn't it? And it can be really fun to explore. My only critique really is just the way it spreads, which is minimal in the scheme of things, but I'm excited to dive deeper. I think it's going to be a really cool deck to have on hand. So what did you think of this deck? Is it what you expected? Are there any cards you wanted a closer look at? And keep an eye on my Witch Weekly newsletter. I hope you're signed up, because every month in the middle of the month, the newsletter is called a Pick a Card email newsletter. I get the most responses to that one, and there'll be 3 cards. You pick one and then there's a reading for you. And it's really fun, and I get to use all of the different decks that you see here on my channel in that email. I also use all of these decks for my readings, for my society members. I would love to have you in the society. It is so much fun and it's so transformational. We see people really stepping into their witchiness, really stepping into their authenticity as a witch and magical being by going into that group, because it gives you like permission to be magical. And as silly as that sounds, it is so necessary sometimes. There's community, there's resources, there is so much unhinged fun, I can't even tell you. So jump on into the Suburban Witches Society. I would love to see you there and get to know you personally. As always, have a lovely day wherever you are in the world today. I'll chat with you next time.